Selena Gomez does shocking numbers at her Rare Impact Fund benefit. We got to talk about this, but before we get into it, hello, my name is Sebastian and I spill pop culture tea every single day. So if you're looking for a new messy bestie, you have found me. You guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are brand new, the whole vibe on my channel is like we're on a FaceTime call and we're just hanging out. We're just keeping each other company. And yeah, I feel like on my channel, girl, we are like, when I envision my channel like in another kind of atmosphere, I feel like we're all like in sleeping bags and having a big old sleepover. You know what I mean? Eating popcorn, nachos from Taco Bell with the cheese, maybe some pizzas, maybe some sweets. We need the cupcakes, we need the cakes, we need the, we need the s'mores, we need the this. So I could just picture us all like in a circle talking and telling stories and spilling tea. That's how I envision us. How do you envision us? You're like, I envision us like you do your videos and I watch. I'm like, okay, girl, sorry. Not me and my active imagination, no, I'm like Willy fucking Wonka here, bitch. But listen, there's constantly so many negative things about Selena in the press, and I love it when there's positive things because there's not that many positive because negative sells. So this is a really big positive. Selena Gomez, as you guys know, brought together star power and purpose in Los Angeles on October 29th, hosting her third annual Rare Impact Fund benefit and raising $600,000 for mental health initiatives. Hosted by late night personality Jimmy Kimmel, the evening featured performances from La Fey and the Marias, who joined Gomez for photos on the red carpet. The event drew an A-list crowd, including Gomez's husband and producer Benny Blanco, as well as Lil Dicky, Jake Shane, Jay Shetty, and other notable guests. The $600,000 raised on site through guest commitments marks another milestone in the Rare Impact Fund's ongoing mission to raise $100 million for global mental health resources and education programs. Founded 5 years ago in conjunction programs. Funding 5 years ago, in conjunction with Gomez's billion-dollar rare beauty brand. The fund continues to champion expanded access to mental health support for young people around the world. Mental health is personal for me, Gomez shared in a statement on the organization's website. Quote, I went a long time without the support I needed because I didn't understand what I was feeling. After experiencing what seemed like endless highs and lows that would... Oh, girl, this is speaking to me, honey. Seriously. I went a long time without the support I needed because I didn't understand what I was feeling. After experiencing what seemed like endless highs and lows that would take me out for weeks at a time, I finally found the help to see what I was going through. Gomez launched the Rare Impact Fund in 2020 as part of her broader commitment to mental health advocacy, pledging 1% of all rare beauty sales to the initiative. This year's benefit builds on the effort, reinforcing her goal to reduce stigma and expand access to care for young people in undeserved communities. So, I mean, that's the thing. The fact that Selena Gomez is so present with helping people and honestly so in touch with what's really going on in society.
When I started Rare, I didn't know this would become, one of those things that would just happen. If not, it's the most incredible work I get to do, but the conversation that we've started with Rare, it is alive. And it's alive in a counselor who answers when a teacher says, I need help. Which is one of my cousins here tonight. She knows how that feels when she's a counselor at school, and I admire her for that. It's alive in a parent who now has the tools to support their child through a panic attack. And it's alive in conversations that once felt impossible. It's happening at kitchen tables, in classrooms, and across communities. But tonight isn't about looking back, it's about what comes next. We're living in a world where pressure, especially on young people, has never been greater, from social media bullying to suicide. Mental health isn't a side issue, though that some people may feel that way. It's the foundation of everything. Creativity, connection, learning, safety, hope. And when young people reach out for help, they need to know that help exists.
special. This again is for you and 7 friends. 30,000 now, 35,000 is the asking bid. 35,000 now, 40. I still see at least 3 of you in the air. The asking bid is 40,000. I see 2. Now we've got an auction, friends. 41,000 is the asking bid. Keep your hands in the air. 42. Keep your hands in the air. 43. How about 44? 45. Over here on my left, I got you. 46. 47. Let's slide on through to 50. What do you say? Keep your battle up if you're bidding at 50,000. Now 55. 55. Now 60,000. 60,000. Now 65. 65. Now 70. 70. What? Does anybody want to outbid her? I'm at 70. Fair and final warning. Sold for 76,000.
You know, some days you just have to let yourself get it out, and then afterwards, a good laugh, and you know, I don't know the key. I just know what works for me, and I like to maybe just see one friend with a bunch of people, and look, talk to my therapist, and look for people that could help in those situations.
That is everything to me, you know, understanding that you are, you know, maybe going through a lot, and you need that kind of extra support is very important. And I am so proud of Selena. I'm so proud of her. I think that she is, you know, dealing with this the best way she can, and I'm very proud of her. You know, I really truly am. And I think Selena Gomez showing that, you know, you can be a billionaire, you can be, you know, a mogul, a huge artist, a celebrity, this and that, and you can still find the time to help, and you can still find the time to even think about, you know, kids and young people in undeserved, you know, communities is everything. So I love that she's not just in her bubble like many other celebrities, and I'm very proud of her. So you see, there are positive news about Miss Gomez online, which makes me so freaking happy to report on, because it is tiring to always talk about the damn negative stuff, but this is absolutely amazing, and I'm so proud of her. And you know, it is true, you know, I have also gone for many years without, you know, getting professional help mentally, and when I finally did, it really started helping me understand that, you know, I really was in need of this type of help, and I really needed, you know, this type of help, because you think that you can do it on your own, and you wanna, you know, try and get out of it because you may feel like it's a sign of weakness, or you're not strong enough, or whatever. But in reality, you're just human, and unfortunately we do need the extra help sometimes to get us out of that dark circle, ocean that we've been swimming in for so many years by ourselves without a freaking life jacket, you know. And mental health resources is like a life jacket that literally helps and saves us. So I am so for, you know, everyone seeking mental health. I could not afford it for many years. Now, thankfully, my insurance does cover my therapy, and it has been life-changing. And I'm, you know, also going to be talking to a psychiatrist soon, because I do feel like I need that little extra more, you know. So I think it's amazing to be honest about your mental health, and it's important because it does help people feel less alone. So I'm very proud of Selena. $600,000 is incredible. Every day she gets closer to the $100 million goal, and I couldn't be more proud. So what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. This really does speak so much about Selena, and it just shows such an amazing heart that she has, and I really couldn't be more proud of her. So I love you all so much. I'm so grateful. And just remember, if you're going through a really bad mental health day, you know, it won't last forever. But I do have to say that trying to handle it on your own sometimes works, sometimes it doesn't. And if it doesn't work on your own, it's okay to get help. So I love you all. I'm so grateful for you. Everything's gonna be okay. Don't lose faith, don't lose hope, and I'll see you on the next one. Ooh, mwah, bye.